Barista Touch. We have been thinking about getting a espresso machine for ourselves, and also over at our bar we enjoy an espresso martini every once in a while, and found this on a good deal. I am going to unbox it, kind of show you the pieces, what comes in the box, and if there's anything, any assembly required or anything like that, and then kind of how it goes space-wise and things like that. And then we'll probably make a espresso and give you a review. All right, and as always, I try to find links and post links in the description in case you like it and want to pick one up. All right, so nicely boxed. I will say it is quite sturdy. I'm gonna guess probably 15 pounds or so. So here we go. Nice packaging here. Got our quick start guides. Couple, looks like some filters and various adapters. Cup and press, I believe. I'm not sure the name of this, but what the coffee grounds would go into for an espresso. Please pick up. All right. Let's see. Cleaning kit. Filter basket. I will say very nicely packaged, nicely labeled. Yeah, lots of different filter baskets. Got the razor precision trimming tool. Very nice. All right. So we'll unbox all this as we go. Keep getting it out, yeah, and our temper. Very nice. So. We got our cream
frother cup.
Yeah, frother cup. So our grounds basket. Yeah. We'll see. Okay. And let's take some of the plastic packaging off. Rip into the bit. And cool. As you can see, it does have a grinder up top here. So when we put the basket, it will hold the whole coffee beans. We'll be able to grind. I'll take that off. That is connected to the cord. All right, take that off. Alright, so here, let's see, we got the steamer, grinds, alright, look at take a few of these items out of the plastic. Cleaning kit we'll leave to the side, the precision razor. See what we got here, the razor kit. The twist blade that trims down the puck to the right level to keep a consistent extraction. Very nice. Let's see, very nicely packaged, I will say, and good instructions. Dose trimming. Step 1, tamp grinds, excuse me. Step 2, insert the razor into the grinds. Tilt portafilter, then quickly turn the razor back and forth to trim off excess grinds. So yeah, if you're getting one of these used, I will go ahead and give you some close-up shots of everything that comes with it and the instructions that are there. As you can see at a really high level, organize these, but I'll also cut away and do a quick unboxing, and then we'll maybe do some pan out shots. Let's see if we can get out the filter basket. Oops. single wall filters used with fresh ground coffee. So it's not missing. It does come with just 3. And then dual wall filters used with pre-ground coffee. Nice. So if you're getting a more finer ground coffee, looks like you would use these. It's a single cup, single espresso, double espresso, single espresso that we are grinding ourselves. Very clever. So if you get this and it's not in the packaging, that is what they're for. Dual wall, it does say that on the bottom, and a single cup. So again, yes, if you're buying your coffee pre-ground, dual wall for 2 cups. And let's see if this one says single wall underneath. It does not. So if it doesn't say anything, that is the single wall that then you would use for when you're grinding the beans yourself. Quite nice. Let's look at the frother. The frother cup. Nice. A descaler, so it comes with a descaling mix. Here, we'll look at that in the instruction guides on how to use that. Stainless steel cream cup. So if you're pouring on that cream, there's that. This is pretty straightforward. This is, of course, going to be your bean holder that you put on top. Like so. I won't put it in officially, but it's up there. Let's go ahead and I will take out, as we started, go back to the razor. And let's see if I can get this out relatively easily. It's in there quite good. There we go. Yes. So just, going to go in the top, right amount, and it looks like it fits in nicely. Spins, and that would be what you would use. I'll go through the instructions on the guide, but it looks like that is what you would use to make sure you get all of your excess grounds off after you tamp. Nice, smooth, nice, compact ground basket cleaning tool. Okay, so I think I'm gonna take it over, try to set it up, and we'll go from there, and you'll get to watch us make our first cup of coffee. We'll go through the quick start guide, we'll cut away, and we'll put it where it's gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and show you where all the tape and plastic is that we're gonna take off. It's gonna go here in our bars where we're gonna put it ultimately, but we do need to do a little rinsing and soaking as we read through the quick start guide. So we do have some tape and packaging here, a drip tray. This steamer pops up. Right. Take that right off. All right. Very nicely. We do have a touch screen here, back here, in the back. And we can get the tape off of what is the water reservoir. And that will come up, I believe, yes, neatly. Take some parts off in here. So, the whole lid comes off. Yes. Put a little push button on the side. Ooh, let's see if I can do that. Work on that. Hold on 1 second. Okay. And that comes out. So you've got 2 little the hinges there. I kind of pushed it in and flexed out on the plastic. I wouldn't want to do that too many times. I don't think I have to do that very often. But to get this out, I need to do that. So, I've got, sure what we got here. I'm checking in the small guide. All right. Okay, so we're going to grab the filter here. This filter package here is going to be hard to set up in there so that if you are getting water, it's, oh, excuse me, going out. Yes, water filter and holder. Gives you some examples there of scale buildup. Water filter holder. All right, so we're gonna go through the instructions now. I'm gonna fill up the reservoir and I believe I do a soak for 5 minutes. Okay, so when you're putting our water filter into the system, it does in the instructions, tells you to set it. There's a twist out here where you set it to your month. We're in month 3, March, so you'll be able to tell which month you put in. You can insert here, a little push tab here, both hands, on both sides. Pull it out, and you will set it in. You should see the flat sides aligning, of course. Put that in firmly. Put it up. I don't believe that is. Does not look like there's a front or a back, so I think you're good there. Push it in until it clicks. So put that very firmly on both sides. You can see those are locked again. It's good to go. And this goes back into the bottom of the water reservoir, like so. Again, let's see, looking down at it, don't believe that there's a twist. It's just a push. And there we go. Now we're gonna fill it up with water and we'll bring it back. Okay, so one thing I immediately found out was that I made it a little too difficult. You do not have to take this all the way off to get the filter in and out. That lifts up and also hinges. You know, full access in there. Still be tight, actually put it in, but I think you would be fine to get that in and out. But if you need to, those hinges aren't too bad. So you have, when you're filling it, you got a bit of a handle system here. Be careful as always, it could be a little tricky to move without spilling. There are some instructions on this, as you can see, and those are printed on there, so they're not going to come away, but you can see the instructions on when to dispose the filter, etc. I have the back exposed, so I'll show you this going on from the back. You can see that it's going to rest on these two things. I'm going to start flush with the back, go straight down. There we go. So now, nice, clean, filled with water, reservoir. We'll move back around to the front side. Okay, so I've got most of my parts here laid out. I'm going to go ahead and put the, so you have your turn to lock. So let's have it all the way there. Go down, you will align these two pins, go straight in, and that pushes them back out, so they're locked. Twist this to the left, it unlocks it, pushes out those pins, but make sure that that is unlocked when you're putting it in for the first time. I did feel like it would break those pins off if you just use brute force. It's just a cap, so we'll fill that with coffee beans momentarily, but then all the other stuff that I've shown you kind of all laid out here nicely. I don't think I got that close with this, but they come with a nice little cleaning kit. Bought it. A little storage drawer, which is pretty neat for your tools. There we go, yeah, tool storage, so we'll be able to, we will store all of our cleaning tools and things that we don't use on a daily basis there, some of the tablets and things like that. Put that in, I might go ahead and set those in for now. We did rinse off all of our parts. I do recommend doing that, of course, beforehand. Plug, so goes back there. Don't forget that you have that. You are getting a floor model or something that's already installed. That goes back in. Of course, the grate comes off to clean this as well. Over time, I'm sure we'll get a few spills in the drip tray. All right, and we are ready to move on to our first cup of coffee. All right, so we've got it where we want it for our setup. I'm gonna go ahead and follow the quick start guide exactly, and if there's anything confusing, you'll kind of watch me fumble through it, but then you'll maybe get a chance to see how it would work for you. So first thing, I'll take off the screen protector. Very nice. Power it on. I did have it plugged in already. All right, welcome to Third Wave Specialty Coffee. Just a few steps to configure your barista. Hit start. I'm going to be English and Fahrenheit. Save that. Install bean hopper. I already did that, which we did up here like I showed you a step ago, and went ahead and put in some coffee beans as well. Next, accessory checklist. Filter baskets, check. Portafilter, check. Water hardness strip on back, got it. And filter holder and filter, check, check, check. All right, I love this. This is actually, as I showed you earlier, this is showing you the different uses and types of baskets. So that'll be on the screen, so we will be able to see that. And whether it's a single shot or double shot, of course. All right, rinse before use. We already did this, but it does say cleaning, unlock, and remove the water tank located at the back of the machine. Wash the tank, portafilter, and baskets with cold water. We did all of that. Single. Water hardness test. Test strip. Dip the water hardness test strip into cold water for 1 second. Remove and wait 1 minute to reveal the results. And we'll go ahead and show you doing that as well. All right, taking that off. We decided to take this out of the package. Hopefully we're right about that. Yeah. I'm gonna take this. There we go. Yes. So I don't know. You can certainly rip it where it tells you to. I think you run a risk of ripping the part of the strip. It seems like it'd be easier up there, but the instructions are: we're gonna dip this for 1 second into water. We have a small cup of water that we use. Same water that we use to fill up the reservoir. We dip it for 1 second, shake off excess, and then wait 1 minute. So here we go. 1,000. Okay, so I'm gonna hit next on we did that. We can see we got like 1.5 maybe red on the strip. I'm gonna hit next on the screen. I'm not sure exactly, let me see. So here we're gonna select it. So it's basically gonna tell you how many you have red versus green. I am going to go this guy, because I'm gonna say those are 2, maybe just 1, but not too bad. So mine's like 1.5, so it went up 1. Save. Water hardness test result: hard. Installing and regular placing the water filter is strongly recommended to prevent mineral scale up. Reminder will be displayed automatically. Would you like to install the filter? Yes, I already did that. All right, so this is really handy. I will say it's going through kind of everything that I went through, giving you step-by-step instructions on installing the water filter to protect it. So we'll go and flushing the system. Purge. To start, touch purge. Hot water and steam will be flushed. So I'm going to put this, looks like here, right below, get a shot down there, as you can see, putting it in right below the spigot there. I'm going to hit the purge button. It says I got a countdown.
Ooh.
So move that back a little. Say the hot water is coming from the side. All over. So good thing there's a drip tray. That's all I can say. Definitely a little bit of a messy operation. We'll get a towel here and clean up.
Just water.
Yep, just water. Okay. All right. So it's now ready. Now we can select guide to find out more about our Barista Touch. All right, so step-by-step coffee tutorial. I am going to empty out this water that we just purged and clean up some of the drips, and then we'll go through the steps for that. Okay, so we're going to walk you through. We just cleaned up a little bit of water that did spill into a drip tray. Drip tray is pretty nice, catches everything. Pretty easy to clean up, but it's we're going to go through the step-by-step tutorial here for the first time. It says, let your Barista Touch guide you through each step of making your first coffee. So here we go.
We need fresh cold milk.
Yep. And a clean damp cloth. All right. Always buy coffee with a roasted on date. Never rely on the use date. So a couple of tips there. We got some coffee. So we have already done that. We've already added our freshly roasted coffee beans. And we are going to do a latte. All right, preheat the cup. Place the cup under the hot water spout in the middle of the drip tray. Tip, preheating the cup before extraction makes for hotter coffee. Interesting, okay. Okay, we got a cup. We are gonna put in a coffee cup, even though I think we're gonna make a smaller latte, but it's our first go, so we don't wanna make too big of a mess. And it does say this is gonna help with hotter coffee. So press the hot water to fill and preheat your cup. Make sure the cup is under a spout. So here we go, let's try it. Yep. See if we can. Okay, yeah, going in quite well. How much water pours in there? See where the water's coming from. I will say glad we have a bigger cup. I'll push it back a bit there. It's centering it up right under where I thought it would be. Actually, we'll probably have a few more drips. To stop, press hot water again. I just realized, so we're gonna stop it. Okay. All right. Next.
Oh wait, we didn't do our milk.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, so we do have a milk.
Oh no, it doesn't tell us to do that yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, grinding and dosing. Place the portafilter into the coffee collar, wipe the basket dry with a clean cloth before each use. Okay, do that. I believe we need.
No.
Okay. Place it in there. All right, placed it in there. We have quite a few coffee machines, but this is definitely our first espresso, so we're learning a bit here. We've got it at 18. The side there, you can go. I think we're gonna set it at 12 based on the instructions.
Oh, that's a second.
Yep, so we are going to grind. let the grinder finish or press stop. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So tamp the coffee and pull that right out. We will now tamp firmly with right here at the side. Okay, now we'll use the razor. Use your trimming tool to remove dose excess. Okay. Okay, always trim down the puck to ensure that the correct amount of coffee is in the basket, okay? So nice on-screen instructions. We're now going to go in here. I need to remove the cup. Okay, as you can see, it's gonna start there. Okay. Okay. In place. It's nice and very tight, as you can see. All right. Okay. Okay, so we're moving on to espresso extraction. So on-screen instructions, which I'll say have been really helpful so far. Definitely kind of nice for newbies like ourselves. But it says ideally the pour should start between 8 and 12 seconds. So watch the brew clock and note the time when it first drops from the spouts. So we'll do. Okay, so I'm gonna put our preheated cup that we got hot water in under again. This is a full-blown coffee cup, coffee mug, I should say. Not what we'll probably use on the regular, but for our first one, going with a little bit of precaution there. And then next, I am doing a double brew. So empty your cup and place it in the portafilter. So I already did that. And we will now go hit brew. So it is heating, coffee is brewing, allow it to finish, or press brewing to stop. Right. 30 seconds. Alrighty. And you got the check mark. Alright, when did your pour start? Ours was right at about 10 seconds. Was I balanced? Okay, so now I'm going to empty our filter. And I need to hand turn that really quickly. And I know this was a little from going on
I will move your coffee.
and off. Yeah, I'm going to take the coffee mug out. I'll say very tight for this particular mug. Shorter mug would be handy. Take this out and a little bit. All right, and a little bit. Okay, so emptied out the portafilter and milk frothing. So fresh cold milk in a cold jug gives you the best results. Fill the jug with cold milk to the bottom of the spout. So we filled this in. All right. All right. Lift some up. And in place so the tip. Right. Then I'm not sure. Lift the stem one. Tip it just submerged. Alright, I guess I have to leave it like this.
I think it said to push it back down so it could sense. But hold your coffee, hold it up.
What?
There you go.
Okay. Thing.
Place jug on center.
Okay. So yeah, you lifted that up, put it in, set it back.
stop it at any time when you think it's frothed enough.
The frothing will finish when milk reaches the temperature. So it's saying it will either automatically stop, or you can stop it if, for instance, it was going to overflow or you had concern for other reasons. Otherwise, it's measuring the temperature through the stainless steel mug. As you see, it started to go up. So it was at 105, it just started moving. It's going to get up to 150. So 130. 40. 150. There we go. All right, check mark. And next step, after frothing, rinse the wand. Raise the wand, excuse me, to up position. Wipe the tip. Clean, damp cloth. And cleaning off. I will say plenty of cleaning on this. A little more work. So it does say that does that on purpose. So it's now releasing a little bit of water. Okay, so I was doing a little auto purge of the wand after that. Also a little bit of mess, so clean that up. And now we are ready for our first cup. So now we've got our hot coffee, our hot milk, frothed milk. Do a little pour here. And obviously to your liking. But that is about how I like it. But a cafe latte. It is. I'm going to try it here.
You can get your frothing.
Quite tasty. All right. So I will say some things to keep in mind. Awesome machine, really straightforward, tells you everything about how to use it. Much easier than trying to, if this is your first time like myself, on learning how to use it. It'd be a lot of steps to remember, so it's really helpful that it's on the screen. There's definitely going to be a little bit of art to this and something you're going to need to enjoy doing. The cleanup and the art of it. As you can see, I just kind of poured the steamed milk in, not quite at the place where I'm making froth art yet, but that's something that I enjoy, so I'm really excited about using this and getting used to it. If you compare it to certainly a Keurig or an Espresso or the Ninja coffee maker, we have those options too. There's certainly going to be a quicker cup of coffee, but this is you're going to get a lot finer level of control over the strength of your coffee. The frother being built right in, much higher quality overall. And if you enjoy the experience and the effort, this is a great option. So yeah, I'll give it 2 thumbs up and hope you enjoyed the video.